Hello everyone. Today we are gonna do a really simple DIY budget friendly palette. I am using a Altoid 10, and what I did is I spray painted the lid, and I used just this Rust-Oleum American Accents, a gloss white. They have more matte ones. I thought this was fine. I am going to be drying down some gouache, and I am using the Danielle Smith. And the reason why I'm using the Danielle Smith is it's supposed to be, according to Danielle Smith, formulated to be dried down and re-wet. So I know Sarah Burns is doing an experiment, so I thought I would do my own as well. I already started with the white, and I thought, well, I might as well record this, and you guys might be interested, so I'm going to go ahead. And these, I'm just using the little half pans because I just want a really small palette. I'll eventually maybe upgrade this, but this is going to go with another video that to keep the palette under a certain amount. Now, you can use this for watercolor or for gouache. I'm using it for gouache, and I'm using mine for of the Danielle Smith. Now, you can use a more budget-friendly gouache. It's fine. If you have the Hemi Mia, that would be a good one, or whatever you have, but I'm drying mine down. You could use this wet or dry, but I want mine to dry. So, I'm starting out with titanium white, and now I'm going to go with my buff titanium. And I figured if I did it this way, I would know before I would invest in another palette, because I'm either going to get a art toolkit or a portable painter if I like it. So I figured this is a perfect way to find out. I got some paper towels beside me, and I am using a toothpick. Sorry, I'm just trying to move some stuff out of the way. And then I will let these dry down for a few days, and then I will be taking it out for plein air parole. Right now, I got 10 to begin with. The next color we're going to do is the Hansa medium, the Hansa yellow medium. And I really like this Danielle Smith gouache. It is not bad. I've only used Holbein, Winsor & Newton, this, and then the Hemi Mia. So I don't have as experience as some people, but I am learning and I'm getting a feel. And these spread really nice. I noticed though the Holbein is like the thickest. I'm keeping this to a very limited palette for now. I'm gonna hopefully here in a month or two I'll be able to add a couple more colors. I want to get that diopside green, and then I want a burnt umber. So now we're gonna go with our PYRROL red. And I just figured this could be a relaxing video for everybody. I know I always like to see what people put in their palettes. It always interests me. Hopefully you're seeing what I'm doing. But I'm taking the toothpick and I'm spreading it. Now I'm going to go ahead and wipe it because I'm not trying to have a huge mess. And then we're going to go with some quinacridone magenta. But I figured the 10 colors would be great to begin with. Some of the colors I'll be able to mix, and I want to be able to learn mixes. And having too many colors, you don't always get to play around with them. So hopefully here in a month or two, I can add the convenience color of diopside green. And then I definitely want the burnt umber when I can get that. So, but I'm leaving. I have burnt umber in one of the others. Oh, I do got M-gram gouache too. I'm trying that out, but it's not the best, I guess, to dry down. So I'm not doing that. And I wanted to experiment with the Danielle Smith since it's supposed to be formulated to be able to do that. So now moving on to ultramarine. And I'm sure I will use this color quite a bit. Excuse the dogs. They have a thing with barking at my neighbors. Okay. And then once these are dry, I can fix them a little bit. But moving on to cobalt blue. But I think this is a really good beginning. I also would like to get either lavender or wisteria. I'm trying to decide on which one. But because I want to keep this palette really small. So I'm only going to be able to fit a few more on the bottom. Okay, make sure I'm getting it from edge to edge. And I hate it when the little magnet thingies come off, so some of these I may have to like super glue onto the bottom. But that's okay. So I got my warmer and a little cooler blue. Not all the way cool, but cooler. But that's fine because I do a lot of landscapes. Now I'm going to go on to yellow ochre. I want to eventually get, I should have got raw sienna instead of the yellow ochre, but that's okay. I like raw sienna. I'm finding a little bit better because, you know, it's a little bit more transparent. But I guess in gouache, it really don't matter because they're both going to be opaque. So there's the yellow ochre. Now we're going to burnt sienna. And I should have marked these with a Sharpie. I will once they're dry. I don't have a lot of colors and I know what order I have them in. So it will be relatively easy this time. But a suggestion to the wise. I would definitely be doing it more as you go. At least writing it down in a tablet. Of the order, you can always go back to it later, but it's better to mark them on the pans, but I did not. I'm being a little lazy, and this is kind of spur of the moment. So I'll be able to, once these dry, I'll be able to take them out and see how well it works. And I'm thinking I should be able to do like one more row. So each row has 5. I should be able to get, nope, they'll have to be sideways. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably about 3 or 4 more. 4 more, I'm thinking. So, which isn't bad. And then that's about how many colors I wanted to order yet. So this should work really nicely. And the palette itself only cost me just a few dollars. The price of the Altoid. So with that being said on that, I am looking forward to see how this works. And then I will be creating another setup. I love plein air kits. I love inventing them. I love seeing them. I like taking, if I see an idea on YouTube, tweaking it and making it my own. You know, because I'm always looking for ways to improve my setup to make it function for me. So I am going to go ahead and let these dry. I'm going to leave the lid open and we'll see how everything goes on my plein air adventure. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.